Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for mid-April. So we're going to check into your recent past, your current energies, your near future, and then we'll clarify, get some advice or an outcome, and then we'll get your oracle cards. So we're going to touch base on anything that comes up. It could be love, it could be work. We'll just see what the cards have to say today. Remember, this is a general reading. So if this one doesn't resonate, you can check your other placements. I'm sure you know if you've been watching tarot. Okay, so this is for Aquarius. Yeah, these cards want to pop out. So let's go ahead and see what they've got going on. So we have the Seven of Wands in your recent past with the Moon in reverse. Okay, did you find out some secrets? It looks like you might already know because it's in the reverse, which caused you a little bit of conflict. So we've got the High Priestess in reverse, which tells me that maybe at some point you realized that your intuition was correct. This feels like you definitely found something out, and maybe at first you didn't feel like you should trust it, but something happened and all of a sudden it's like a trigger warning, or something popped up that made you realize that that first thought was probably the correct one. So for me, this says that Spirit wants you to focus on tuning into your intuition. It's going to get sharper, but you need to pay attention to those signs and symbols. It was very clear to me today when I went for a walk that red birds, because you're the only reading I'm doing this morning, are super symbolic for you. So if you're seeing cardinals or any kind of bird with some red, they want you to focus on that because that is someone who's coming to visit. So if you're missing someone, just know that that's them and that they're with you. Okay, so with the Seven of Wands, we could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And the Moon in reverse, we've got Pisces energy there. It does feel like something came up. It's like several people were coming at you, giving you information, and almost sort of like an overwhelm. Like you just kind of wanted to get away from everybody's thoughts or feelings or emotions about what was going on in your life or in your relationship. And the Moon in reverse, I feel like you just wanted to sort of retreat and step back from the people who seem to want to give you either information or advice or unsolicited advice, things like that. It's like you just want to take a step back and make decisions on your own. You know that you weren't paying attention to your intuition, and with the Eight of Swords, you weren't seeing things for what they were, but it seems as though you recognize that. So with the Fool in reverse, that tells me you're starting to realize the things that were happening. And then we have the Ten of Cups, and it's like there was this aha moment of, wait a minute, I know what's going to make me happy, and I need to make those decisions for myself. I don't need other people to tell me how to live my life. And then we have the Seven of Cups, which tells me there's going to be a lot of options in the future. And then the Eight of Cups is next. So you're going to be walking away. I just want to show you this. You're going to be walking away from, okay, it keeps going, from any of the arguments and fights. And you're coming out of a place of being disappointed and hurt and frustrated and moving towards, wait, we just had that, oh, that was the Nine of Cups, and now we have the Ten of Cups, and moving towards your happiness because there's a new beginning coming. And then you have an offer behind that one. It's like I could just go through every card that's sitting in the deck without even going through your current energy and your near future, because this says it all. Whatever it is that you're walking away from, it's a lot of confusion and frustration. Oh, that was the Nine of Cups. So you went from the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups. And that's because you retreated into your energy and you started to focus on the things that were going to make you happy and blocked out what everybody else was trying to say to you. and just focused on yourself. So in your current energy, I feel like maybe right this moment, you're not quite ready to take that step forward. If this is about, I feel like this is a move away from a current relationship, or there could be somebody new in your life and you're just not ready to get so deeply involved yet because you've been through enough and you really want to take that time out before you move forward. But then we have the King of Pentacles. This is all about you want to find your stability before you make investments into things that could take you into the future. You know what I mean? So you want to feel stable. You want to have all of your ducks in a row. You want your job to be stable, your money to be stable before you move maybe in the direction of even jumping into a new relationship or taking things to the next level. And then in your near future, we have the Two of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Cups, which is great because this tells me all those things we talked about that came up as we kept drawing the cards say that you had a tough decision to make, a really tough decision about a relationship, and whether you wanted to stay in it and continue to work on it or whether you wanted to move forward. So this could be two different Aquariuses. So some of you are going to walk away and find new love because this is the energy that you're feeling now. It's like you want something that's new and refreshing and different than what you experienced in the past. And then others of you, might also want to work on a current relationship and you're having a tough time in the near future making a decision about whether you want to stay in it. There is a feeling of wanting to renew, and you definitely can. I feel a sense that if you put in the effort and you really work hard, that you can make this happen, but it's going to take some time. So the King of Pentacles definitely works towards the stability. So if your current energy is really in the working mode of making things work, I'd say you're going to have to put in that work. But block out everybody's opinions that are coming at you. I just feel like there's so many people, whether it's friends or family or even people that you work with, it feels like, have some kind of an opinion about what's going on in your life. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify the Seven of Wands and the Moon in reverse. This is for Aquarius for mid-April, please. This is for Aquarius. Okay, this is for Aquarius. So we have the Judgment in reverse, the Lovers, and the Two of Swords in reverse. So in the recent past, this feels like there was definitely a decision made. Judgment, it was not easy. It's in reverse, so I think there was some kind of internal battle about whether this was the right decision for you. And again, everybody coming at you didn't help. So it could have caused a lot of confusion, but see how the Lovers is in between both the Judgment in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse. All about having to make a decision, wanting to make the right decision, you know, wanting to make sure that if you made this final decision that it was going to be okay moving forward. You didn't want to leave any loose ends, is what I'm hearing. Nothing left unsaid, nothing left undone. With the Moon in reverse with this together and the Seven of Wands, it's like there was some confusion, some frustration, maybe some secrets that came to light, and it made it really difficult for you to make that decision to walk away. And I feel like this is your energy. I don't feel like it's the other person. Okay, so let's clarify the Ace of Swords in reverse and the King of Pentacles. Right now, I feel like you're feeling much stronger, although it was difficult for you to move forward. And maybe you're feeling a little less passionate about the things going on in your life. Just a little frustrated, but I feel like you're coming into a place where you're going to start feeling more stable again and then finding yourself ready to move into a new love situation. I am going to ask at the end what's coming toward you. Okay, so current energies, we've got the Tower, which makes sense. Sorry, guys. So we had the Tower in your current energy. So this is huge changes, but lately the way I've been feeling the energy of the Tower card is all good. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, which means you're working really hard. I feel like you're working on yourself. You're working on, yes, and then the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is perfect. And then the Two of Wands in reverse, which is great because you're not in indecision anymore. This feels like being free of all the difficult decisions that had to be made. And then with the Tower, even though things felt like they were difficult at the time, you knew that these changes had to happen. And if for some reason you didn't, with the High Priestess in reverse, your intuition not being as tip-top as it could be, I think this Tower moment helped you realize that you need to pay attention to those signs and symbols. But this coming apart is all the good things coming to you. As I said before, we had the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups come out. And now this is you just focusing on working really hard. This could also mean there was a job loss and now you're working super hard to figure out what you're going to do. And the energy moves from working really hard into the Queen of Pentacles, which means you're going to find something stable. Now here, I feel the need to mention the blue in the blue bird. So either red birds or blue birds are going to be really significant for you. But I'd say working really hard, whatever you're expecting, if you haven't gotten any answers yet, when it comes to work, I see you being super stable in the future. This is your current energy. It's coming. If it hasn't already come, it's coming. Whatever fell away had to fall away because there wasn't any kind of stability there. No matter how hard you worked, it's like you just didn't get enough recognition for the job well done. So if you've not only lost a job, but also had to come out of a relationship, then you've been working really hard to get back to a place where you found your stability. It could just be one or the other. Remember, it is a general reading, so not every message is going to resonate with you, but some may, and just leave what doesn't. Okay, and then as we talked about, the Two of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Cups, wanting a new, stable, emotional beginning, things that you really love. I felt a need to say that this new job could be something that you really love and you walked away from something that just wasn't fulfilling to you. It may have been a tough decision to do so, but you made the right decision. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups for Aquarius. This is for mid-April, please. Aquarius, mid-April. That's beautiful. We have the Ten of Cups, the Fool, and the Page of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so there's a couple things. I don't mean to giggle, but this, I kind of laugh because I feel like there's somebody that wants to come towards you, but you're just kind of looking at them like sideways, like, I'm not ready for this. Or it's someone that you wouldn't typically date. So this could be just an energy that's like, oh my God, I'm so into you, and you're not really feeling them. So you're going to have to use your own discernment. This isn't for me, obviously, to make a decision for you, but I feel like it's someone you might actually enjoy spending some time with. I don't know that it's going to be someone that you're super, super into. It could be somebody at your new job if you just started one, and you're a little taken aback by how abrupt and forward they are with how they feel or think about you. And then for your near future, we've got the beautiful Ten of Cups. So this is what you're coming to. You're coming to a place of feeling satisfied. You're finally getting to a place where things are looking bright again. The rainbow's out. These two are chilling in the garden. You know, the water's there. Things are light and just feel more, there's a peaceful sense is what I want to say. Just feeling more at ease. They want you to trust. So this is the Fool, all about taking that leap of faith, right? So if there are things that are coming towards you now, they want you to trust. So really get into focusing on your intuition, again, because these are going to be opportunities and they don't want you to miss them. They could just be for a creative project or for something that's really fulfilling to you, something that you're super excited about. This is the energy coming towards you and saying, take that leap of faith because things are going to work out the way that you expect them to. And then with the Page of Swords in reverse. So if you're expecting somebody from the past to come back around, or you've been kind of waiting to see if this person's going to speak, they're not. And I don't think you're going to hear from them in the near future. So this to me is a strong energy of saying you need to move on from whatever that was in the past that wasn't working out. The one, either you walked away or they walked away, but I feel like it was you. That tower moment happened for a reason. And they don't want you to stay stuck in the past when this is all the beautiful energy that's coming towards you. Okay, so let's get an outcome here and let's see what's coming towards you. Okay. We have quick communication. Well, there we go. That's exactly what we were looking for. Okay, perfect. So what's coming towards you is quick communication. I don't think it's the same person that might be, offering you a little cup of love or telling you they're a little obsessed with you. This is what's coming towards you, and it's coming towards you quick. Somebody wants to speak. This is fast motion. This is a King of Cups, whether it's male or female. This is somebody who has a lot of love to give. So they just said, keep your hopes up, because this energy is moving towards you. This is somebody who's not going to leave you out in the cold. They're not going to be emotionally manipulative, or they don't lack emotional stability, which is great, because if this past person did, and that was what was missing in the relationship, you knew moving away from it that you weren't going to tolerate that kind of behavior again. So here you go, you get this beautiful energy of somebody who's very strong and emotionally sound, and they want to come in and tell you that they're interested, and it's going to come in quick. So be prepared. All these beautiful but difficult instances that have happened, things that have fallen apart, have all been because the universe is trying to build something more stable, more beautiful, and even bigger than you could have possibly expected. So that's great news. Okay, now let's get into your oracle cards and get the last messages for mid-April. This is for Aquarius. What are the messages you want to share with Aquarius mid-April? Okay. Loyal heart, time for a nap, and peace. Remember I said your energy felt peaceful, like there was a place you were coming to that just felt like zen to me. So loyal heart, this is the energy I was feeling coming towards you. This is the king and queen to me of cups in a royal pair. So this feels like it's coming towards you. The 3 and 5 reduces to an 8, which is infinity. So I feel like this next relationship is going to be something that lasts. And 24, which reduces to a 6, that's balance. So when they say time for a nap, rest. This is that time I was talking about where you need to pull your energy back in, really relax, and let things come towards you. You've been through a lot, and they want you to restore all those, the energy, all those incidents really drained you. That's what I keep feeling. So definitely take time for yourself. And then peace, this reduces to a 5. So zen. That's all I keep feeling is just zen. Go out for a walk, breathe some fresh air, and just be at peace with where you are right now, because beautiful things are coming for you. Okay, Aquarius, thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for all of your support, your subscribes, your likes, your comments. I love all your beautiful energy. I hope you have a great mid-month, and I'll see you in next week's videos. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.